Hey everyone, Alex here. This is part 4 of our series converting HTML to a WordPress full set editing theme. Uh, in this video, we'll cover this block here. I found a way how to add URLs to these images, and then we'll talk about that, and then we'll make these icon boxes, and then we'll finish with this section. So first of all, I added it as a style in our own theme, this full link. I also had another video about how to add, how to make a cover block fully clickable. I'll link it somewhere in the description. So basically, what we have here is a paragraph with a URL, and we add this style full link so that our URL is now applied to our the whole cover block. And additionally, what I did here is that if we go in advance, I'll add this hover scale class, also defined in ONA theme. So basically, this class is just scaling this to making this nice transition effect. And then we can link basically anywhere we want. Like this can be like a single project page, for example. So to add link to these other projects, we add paragraph, insert URL, and then if you don't want anything to appear here, what we can do is simply set it to 0 rem so that the text will disappear. And then I'll copy this paragraph and paste it in other blocks. Oops. Let's try to paste it here. And we'll just remove this. And so this is your URL, right? And then just make it 0 rem so it will disappear. And then the last cover block is here. Also do the same basically. Simply make it 0 rem so it won't show, right? And then to our cover block, we'll just add this classes is on a style full link. So this is to make sure that we have a clickable cover block, and we'll try to test it. So let's see. Save it and refresh. And now we have this nice clickable cover blocks. So we can add any URL here that we want. We can add like we can add a project URL, for example. Okay, so that's it for this section. Then regarding the next one, this is very simple. 3 columns. We'll just do it next. So after CTA, I'll just add another group here again, right? So this process is already simple, right? I've done it before in previous videos. So maybe I can actually copy some styles from the previous groups. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can copy styles here and then just paste styles. No. This feature okay, it doesn't support because I'm in local. Okay, so we'll just do it manually. It's not so hard. 170 here, go in styles, remove top margin first. We're going to just make it 0. Left and right padding is set to medium to have a nice padding here, and this is our section basically, right? We can rename, give it a name. Icon boxes, maybe something like this, and columns here, 3 columns. We want 3 columns, and let's add also paddings, vertical paddings, 170 also. And inside in each column, I'll just paste this icon, title, and text. Okay, so icon, this one would be just an image, nothing fancy. Image, and I'll just, I prepared my SVG icons here. So I'll just paste it right here. And next I'm gonna add heading. This would be, I think it's better H3 in this case. And then some text here, basically just a paragraph. And what else we want to do here is we want to wrap this inside in the group. Just select it together and press Ctrl G to wrap it into the group, and then we'll add some styling here. Okay, so we have a 50 pixels, 60 from the top, and then border. Okay, so let's go in our styles, go in our padding, 60 top and bottom, left and right, 50, actually 48 I think would be better, and here probably is 56. And then just like add a border radius 5 pixel, 1 pixel of border. We have our border color here, stroke, select it here, and let's look at it, and it's already fine almost. So all we need to do is just to add some 20 pixel okay size, and then spacings are looking fine for me. So I'll just leave it like this, just add custom size 1.25 rem, which is equal to 20 pixels basically. Let's save it, and I think that this is already fine. Then what I will do next is just to duplicate this column. Yeah, let's just delete these other columns, and let's just duplicate this column. And we have these 3 boxes, right, basically. And now we just copy paste everything. So just copy paste from here. This is very generic block here, section, right, because all it has is just some basic elements like images, icons. Just make sure to enable SVG support on your website. There is also a plugin for this. If you want to use, you can use a plugin because SVG icons are more basically like better. They're scalable and they look nicer on Retina screens. So we save this, refresh, and we should get our icon section perfectly here. I noticed there are some issues with this icon. They look a little bit weird. I'll try to fix them, so basically I need to re-upload them, but I'll just move to the next section. Okay, this next section here. This also is pretty simple section here. We will just duplicate this section to have start, and then rename it to be partners. And then first I'll just apply background, which is background light, I think. And this is, in this case, is FA. So let's see if we have this style here. We should have it in our palette. I think it's this one, yes. And I copy this group, so I have all the paddings already set here, so I don't have to touch anything. I think that this padding is probably smaller. I'll adjust it later, and I'll just, oops, let's see, I'll just I'll add a paragraph, or what it calls heading, H2, paste it here and make it center. Right, this one is this heading here, and I think it's medium size, right, or medium large, yes, 32 pixels, or 34, we can make it 32. You can adjust it if you want. Then here we have simple 4 columns, right. First of all, I'll just add some margin bottom to this heading. So I'll just select it here and just drag this. Actually, yeah, we want something more here, so just add it like 6 rem. Okay, and I'll just reuse these columns, right? So what we need is basically images here. So I'll just replace this icon here and add our partner logos. I actually prepared other logos that we can try that are in WebP format, and I think that this would be also nice. Yeah, I think it should work. Let's see. This would be even better actually for speed because it's a WebP format. So just add it, delete my old group here. I can link them if I want to, add a link, and I can align it centered, I think. And then let's just duplicate this column and then duplicate again, and let's delete this other column. I think WordPress has a nice shortcut, Shift Alt Z. I'll try to use it. Shift Alt Z, Shift Alt Z, and to duplicate it's Control D, right? To duplicate it's Control Shift D. Okay, yeah, something like that. Replace media, and basically I'll just drag it here. This is 1, this is 2, and then replace media 3, and replace media 4. Okay, this one is looking great. Maybe I can reduce a little bit. I think it's fine. I think I'll reduce some spacings here. Maybe my here is 5, and here I'll just, let's make it 120 maybe. Let's try. Actually 140, I think. I just want to make sure that these spacings are larger than this to have this heading to be appearing closer to these logos here. It's proximity law, right, in design. So let's refresh it and let's see what we got. So we have this nice section and we're almost done. So all we need is footer, right? So I'll just edit this footer. And first of all, footer is a template part, by the way. So if I edit it, and it will just update my my footer template part, right? I can also click edit and then just edit it here, right? I think. Let's see what we have here is first is the background color, and it's not dark in this case. Let's choose, yeah, it's a foreground, I think. And we'll discuss about, as I mentioned before, we discuss about color schemes a bit later. So for now, I'll just keep it simple, right? And here we have 2 columns, basically, 1, 2. So I'll just delete this column here. Be careful. Okay, delete another column. So this would be like 2 columns here, 50% each. So just add 50 here and 50 here. Then we don't need this column. Then okay, so we have these 2 columns, right? So what we need, I'll just delete this heading. We need this to be a navigation, right? So basically it's already navigation, but we want it to be horizontal instead. So here under the settings I can set it to be horizontal, and I can also change block spacing to be a little bit wider. Maybe it's too much, and maybe I'll just remove some links here, like Maybe these cookie settings, I'll just delete this item, so it's just to keep it shorter a little bit. And here we have our, let's see, site title or logo. I can just use this image, I guess. Yeah, by the way, I need, yeah, okay, I already have it here. Can use this. Here I have simple, just two links only, right? So this can be a list, I think. Yes, I think I'll make it a list. So I'll just convert it to a list. And let's see. The problem that if I have a list, I have these bullet points, and I don't want that. So I guess that maybe this can be a simple paragraph, probably, right? Yes. Let's keep it a paragraph, and let's see if it works. So we want light, or in this case, it's not light. Let's see what is this color. It's our 9292. I'm not sure what is this color, so let's just try to experiment what we have here. We have 95. Yeah, so it's text regular, so I'll just keep it like this. And let's just copy this one, and I'll just duplicate this, paste our phone, and to select here both of these, hold Shift and then press Control G, and then press transform to row, and now they are in row. And then what I want is to increase this spacing between, so I think in the column I can just go and drag this. In this one we'll add this spacing here. I also noticed that I want to add a little bit vertical padding to my main group, right? So I'll just add it right now. So it's padding top. We'll make it something like 80, or yeah, it's enough, right? And what we have here, let's work on this right column, right? So our navigation block, and then our social icons block. So navigation is almost done, so we'll just add social icons block. So just add after, and then just search for social icons, and then just click this plus, and then we'll add Twitter. Actually, we will add X because it's more modern, right? So let's just add this, and let's see our colors here. So to change colors, I select social icons block, and I can choose background color and icon color. So our background color in this case is transparent, right? So just drag it here. And our icon color is, I think it's the same as a text color, right? So we'll just select it to be text regular. Then let's add another icon, right? Or we can just duplicate this one, right? Can we duplicate? But now, yeah, we cannot change. Okay, so let's just delete it. Let's just click this plus icon instead, and then just add Facebook, LinkedIn, right? So let's add Facebook, give it, edit a URL. Let's add LinkedIn, edit URL, and then let's add maybe YouTube, right? Instead of Instagram. But yeah, you can add whatever you want. Instagram also fine. And then I think that the size should be a bit smaller. I'll try to check here. Size is small, but this is too small. Unfortunately, yes, I don't. Okay, this is normal. Yeah. Okay, this looks fine. So let's keep it like this. And what we need in with our column, right? We want to align all these elements to the right. So justify right and click this. Also justify items right. Let's save it. Let's see if how it looks. If we want to fix anything, and we are almost done here. So let's see. I think we need to add some spacing here, right? Yes, and add spacing in the bottom. And I noticed that this spacing should be a bit bigger, right? Then this spacing here looks almost fine. We can leave it like this. So first I'll just select our group and change our padding tab to be 100. And then in the first column, right, what I did here is that if you go styles, I'll put block spacing to be large. So I'll do the same for the second column. So I'll go here, change it to large, so to add this space here. And then in my main group, I'll also add bottom, padding bottom. Okay, let's try to add it something like 80. Okay, and our padding, by the way, it's coming from somewhere else, I think, right? I'll try to find where is it coming from. Not sure, because we have some spacing here, probably on columns, right? But we need this padding. Yes, it's here, so that when our columns stack, we want to have them with nice spacing, so that's why we have this padding. So what I will do here is just reduce this instead, make it 60 maybe, or let's see, let's make it 56. Let's add a little bit at the top, maybe a little bit here. Let's make it 64. Okay, and that's almost fine for me. And then let's delete this group here. We don't need this. And then let's save it, refresh, and we should get this nice footer here. Let's try to check it. Okay, looks nice. So let's keep it like this. There are some details, of course, that you can adjust, like maybe this space between it's too big, right? Let's try to fix that. Let's go here and change this a little bit. Okay, but overall it looks great, right? And let's try to check responsiveness quickly. Okay, and here we can also do some small adjustments, right? See, our header is fine. First of all, this here in footer, as you can see, right, our columns, what we have is that our text is still aligned to the right. This one is to the right. There are no responsive controls in Gutenberg, so we have custom styles for this, I think. Let's see. Unfortunately, yes, I don't remember specific classes, so we can check them in our. I can check them in our demos and try to apply it here. Let's see what we have here. Stack on mobile. Yes, we need this. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, like here, for example, we align it to the center, right? Like this. And let's explore our classes here. What we have here is let's see, this one, ONA SM down text align center, right? We have this class on our column, and let's check this socials also. ONA SM down justify content center. Okay, so basically, yeah, we have these classes because here we have so many already styles, so we don't want it to complicate. So we have these special classes that we can use. So let's try to add it to our column here, and then we will try to preview and see if it works. Because by default you cannot unfortunately control that, right? So let's see, I think we need justify, right? We need this plus justify center. So just try to add this class instead. And what this does is that when our screen getting smaller, like mobile, we should get our content should be justified in the center. So yeah, it worked for our navigation, but did not work for our icons, right? Let's see why. Why it did not work for our icons. So basically, yeah, we need to add this class to our icons as well. And let's try to, instead of SM down, use MD down to make it a little bit later or earlier. Let's also go in social icons and add the same class right here. Let's see if it works. So again, I refresh and let's see. So now it works for socials but doesn't work for our menu. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. I see what we need here. So for our menu, let's try to remove that. We can probably apply it from these styles right here, tablet align center. Let's try this instead and see if it works. Okay, much better. So that's what we have, right? This is perfect. So I can do the same for this here, for these elements. So I think I'll just apply, try to apply this to our column. Let's see, just add it here. And instead of SM, I'll want to use MD because I want to align it on the tablet. I want to make it in the center. Okay, almost. So what we need is only this here. Let's see what we can do. If we can maybe use this justify class. Let's try to add it in just to see if it works, right? Let's see, where should I add it? Probably to my what do you call it, a group here, to my role. So it did not work, so I'll just try, yeah, I need to try the justify content instead. Okay, let me get it. Where we have it here. Let me find it. So yeah, we have this text align center. This one will align our logo in the center, but we want to apply justify center to our to our row, right? So let's try. Maybe we also have custom styles. No, we don't have. So let's just add it like this manually and apply as MD. By the way, we can also check it here, right? Okay. But our image is still not aligned. MD down text align center. Let's check it in the front end, okay? Okay, this looks better, yes. So basically we use these custom classes to apply responsiveness, because currently this is the only way, or otherwise you have to use plugin, right? And we don't want to rely on any plugin, we just use native WordPress features. So this is how we basically align on tablet, everything aligned in the center, so that it looks nice on responsive. So, and we almost done, right? So we done our home page with all the sections. This one, these are clickable right now, so we can set any link to this. We have this call to action, icon boxes, these logos here, and our nice footer. And next, what we can do is, in the next videos, we'll talk a little bit about color schemes, right? Because I don't want to make this video too long, so let's just keep it in a separate video. So color schemes basically allow you to change these colors easily, right? So we'll try to test it, and we'll talk a little bit about let's see, inner pages and like archives, right? Maybe, yes, I'll make our blog page, and maybe we can make some other pages, and that's all. This one will be done basically. Then I'll show you how to use patterns, and that would be it. So this would be the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.